A craft toy I came across many years ago. I don't think it was ever mass produced, but what a nice action. A kangaroo going down a wooden slope. There he goes. Very naturalistic. Oof. The Martian doll, a strange rubber toy from Taiwan. Good for people who are trying to exercise their hands and their muscles. It's an air bulb, so when you squeeze it, this is what happens. Oh my. The eyes come out, the nose comes out, and even the ears stick out. What a bizarre thing. But I guess it's good exercise for your hands, if you need it. The Martian doll. The Musicians of Bremen, they called this, back in the 1980s. Made in Hungary, curious enough, but I knew it as a child as the Good Companions. The donkey, the dog, the cat and the cock, standing on each other's backs, making a big loud noise and frightening the burglars away, and happily ever after and stuff. This also is a thumb toy, so that on the base, when I push the front bit, you'll get the heads wagging, and on the other side, the tails would all wag, heads and tails, and then when I push hard, the entire structure will collapse. Whoa, all the way down, and then release it and it'll come all the way up again. A thumb toy. The Good Companions, or the Musicians of Bremen. Springs in boxes. The idea came from a little wooden box I've since lost. It had one giant spring in it, and a practical joke, when you opened the box, out came, woof, a giant spring. What a nice idea, I thought. Let's take it up to the limit. So, we have a much bigger case here, and when we open this one up, goodness me, what will be inside here? Here we go. And still some more, and still they come. There's the last one, give me a little encouragement. Not content with that, I thought I'd have a go at putting one on my shoulder, like a bazooka, when it won't go quite so slowly. So here we go, this is going to come at great speed. Woof! Here's a cute little toy from some 20 years ago, probably made in Hong Kong. It's a wind-up toy, a little train. When we wind it up, something curious happens to the bottom of the wheels of the locomotive. Why should it do that? The reason is, when you put it on a level surface, this is what happens. A Chinese camel with plastic legs. Actually, it's a dromedary, and an automata at that, with a very ungainly but amusing action. When we turn it on, off she goes. Coin bank, a novel one. King Kong climbing up the Empire State Building, but it's a coin bank, so when you put a coin in the back of his head, he will then drop it in the slot near the top. Let's wind him up and see if he can do his job. Upsy daisy. And there's the slots, and he goes, oh, and he drops down to the bottom himself. This innocent looking thing makes the most wonderful noise. There's just a little squeaker here, which when the fingers in here makes a very harmless sound. But when you have the aperture open, and when you wave it in the air, you get... What a noise. Beautiful item. Starts off as just that and makes a one noise. The next one, a double-sided toothbrush. Something unusual I picked up in Japan, although it's made in Canada. Bristles on both sides means you can brush both sides of my tooth at the same time. It saves brushing time, I suppose, half the time, in fact. With some toothpaste on it, of course. Interesting idea. A 50-foot bit of plastic. What is it? Stretching right across the lawn. It's made of very, very thin plastic. But it's tied at one end and it's open at this end, so perhaps if I run up and down the lawn it might fill up with air and then see what happens. Here we go. Yes, it floats. What happens is the air inside gets hotter because this is absorbing the heat. The outside air is much, much cooler. It's got some lift and it goes up a long way. If I let go of it, it'll go up into the clouds, I think. I think if I let go, it would go up into the stratosphere. The solar balloon. What a lot of fun that is. 50 foot of heaven. Two cute yo-yos, or more accurately, yo-balls from Japan, from Alps Toys. This is a little ape, and he's got a spring inside him, so when you pull the string, and you could yo-yo with that, and likewise the bird, get him going, he cheeps. But a yo-yo, you hold it up like this and go, way up, way up, way up. Hound Dog Bank, another creative money bank from the mind of Don Pointer from Cincinnati, Ohio. This came out in the mid-1980s. The question is, where do you put the coin? Well, you press the tail and see what happens. Aha! Place the coin on the tongue, and in it goes. I've got another coin for it. Try again. We'll just save a penny this time. You'll gobble it up. That's 21 pence saved. Aha! Place the coin on the tongue, and in it goes. Oh my. The eyes come out, the nose comes out, and even the ears stick out. Woof! Oopsie daisy. And there's the slops, and he goes